The price of XLM is holding strong, leading up to the big announcement of Jerome Powell and the Fed. The Stellar network is recovering as well from capital fallout from the FTX mess. And the SEC breaking records, but these aren't good records if you're part of the crypto community. January 31st as well as February 1st are big days for the XLM ecosystem. I will have that specific video linked at the end of this, but let's talk price action, everyone. XLM sitting at 9.1. You got Ethereum 1587, Bitcoin 23,130. Like I said, we need those two to be above 23 and 16 and XLM above 9. So far, we're seeing it happen. Alameda Research sues Voyager Digital for $445 million. We're talking about crypto hot potato. Now, the reason they're suing Voyager for that money, well, it has to do with clawback. And this is going to now take place in a few of these different bankruptcies because of the time frames. And it'll make sense here. On January 30th, attorneys overseeing the bankruptcy case for FTX and Alameda filed a lawsuit against Voyager in a Delaware court seeking $445 million in damages. Since these loan repayments were made so soon to FTX and Alameda's own bankruptcy in November, FTX attorneys claiming to take action on behalf of Alameda claim they are entitled to be clawed back as the result of proximity of these events. So this whole loan agreement, this cash action right here, happened so close to bankruptcy that they're saying, hey, you probably knew about this kind of action, so yeah, we want that money back. According to FTX, payments to Voyager totaling $248 million were made in September and $193 million were made in October. And remember, FTX went down in November. As stated in the documents filed with the court, the exchange also paid an interest payment in the amount of $3.2 million in August. FTX admitted the charges that Alameda exploited client deposits from FTX for its high-risk investments, but said Voyager and other crypto lending companies were also engaged in the scheme by knowingly or carelessly channeling customer cash towards Alameda with minimal or no due diligence. So crypto hot potato going on and on. MicroStrategy, can companies make money off of Bitcoin? And yes, I know a bunch of you out there are not fans of Bitcoin, but Bitcoin is big enough to either carry the whole sector up with it or push it on down with red candlesticks. MicroStrategy, though, even though the price of Bitcoin has been rough, MicroStrategy is going to be out there February 2nd after the closing bell for the stock trading market. You're going to see MicroStrategy report their earnings. This is going to have a big impact on the crypto market. Why? Because it's directly tied to crypto holdings. And if we see MicroStrategy right coming up out of the bottom, that's going to carry it up with it a lot of positive action in the crypto space saying, hey, maybe we have hit the bottom. That is going to help miner stocks out there as well as various crypto projects. What else do we got? No new regulations on crypto laws until 2024. Yes, again, for my friends across the pond, this is a UK-based story. See, everyone out there, we are not dealing with crypto the right way, right? You can contain crypto, you can regulate it, or you can ban it. And as you've been seeing, countries out there don't want to make any regs. Griffin told the MPs on the 10th of January, while we would meet with crypto firms this year, the government is not going to be legislating in 2023 beyond previously announced rules. The latest move risks the UK falling further behind rolling out rules targeting the nascent sector. The European Union has steamed ahead agreeing that the wide-ranging markets and crypto assets regulation, which is set to come forth in this coming year, we're talking about MiCA action, everyone. So even the UK government right now is like, we could kind of take our time regulating this stuff. Why? Why let the mess get even worse? Why not put some common sense, good regs in right now, start getting institutional venture capital money to flow back in, use the technology to improve people's lives, and move forward from there? But nope, governments are taking their time. Speaking of regulators, ooh, nasty action. And don't worry, Stellar fans, I've got price and network talk coming up soon. Regulators seek crypto blood. They shatter annual record with 58 legal actions. In the last year, many have claimed the crypto industry is under attack by U.S. regulators, and recent data supports this perception. And remember, there are some of you out there that even watch this channel that are like, what the SEC is doing is a good thing. Well, are they doing a good thing, or are they overreaching? Because a lot of this now, just like we've seen with the LBRY case, the SEC is overreaching and assuming. But look at this chart. This shows the amount of enforcement to crypto companies every year. Now look, 2017 had 6. Huge jump in 2018 with 26. Look at this. More than doubled since 2018. We had 58 cases brought up against crypto companies in the United States. That is now up from 38 in 2021. And ICO's big action in 2020 when there were 40 of them. So look at this. You see I repeat, no slowing down of the SEC, CFTC, or OFAC at all in terms of regulating crypto. But now on to the Stellar ecosystem talk. All right. Cash, FTX. I brought up the FTX thing, and you're going to see why here soon, because it has to do with clawing back, right? Now, FTX, we know, clawing back action with Voyager, but we're talking about, can we claw back the gains that happened during FTX's fall? All right, so liquidity in the Stellar network. All right, January 2nd, 12.3 million, and right now we're sitting at 14.6. So increase of liquidity over 10% in the last 30 days. Extremely important because, again, liquidity is a sign of confidence in a marketplace. And if you want to explore your favorite pairs, you're welcome to do so. Why? Because as always, any article you see in this video will be linked in the description below. So all you liquidity pool fans, oh yeah, and let me know too which ones you participate in. But so yes, liquidity is coming in. Volume, you're seeing an uptick of volume in these liquidity pool participants. Nowhere near though what we used to see. In fact, a year ago, liquidity pools were over $60 million, everyone. That's how much of a pulling out of cash there's been in the market. Now let's talk price-wise. All right, we got the purple cross up on the screen. Price of XLM has to be above the one line, and when it hits that big vertical line, that's when the announcement is going to be made with Jerome Powell and the Fed. Now, the key takeaways here is that, yes, for over a week now, we've seen Stellar maintain closes above that 9-cent mark. We talked about this before on the channel, where that ceiling of 9 cents, we need to make that the floor. Well, we went through that on the 20th of January, and since then, we have not looked back, being able to keep above that 9-cent mark. Now, we've got one more day till Jerome Powell and the Fed come out, and yes, we're gonna have a live stream regarding that, so make sure you hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out. And at the end of this video, don't you worry, I'm gonna have specific action regarding January 31st and February 1st for you Stellar fans out there. Big date in the Stellar ecosystem. But huge key, and again, talking about clawback, right? So when I zoom out right here, this action that you can see right here that I'm moving the cursor over, that's the action of FTX. That's the loss that we're trying to claw back from, all right? And before the FTX mess happened, we were sitting here right around that 11-cent mark, all right? So if we were to see a rally from 9 up to 11, we're talking at least 22, 23% gains from where we're sitting right now. Is that possible? Yeah, if Jerome Powell and the Fed come out with a 25 basis point hit, and then on top of that say, you know what, we may even stop doing the hits sooner than we thought, boom, market would rally and go green. They come out with the 50 basis point hit, it's going to send us back down, and we're easily going to blast through a soft floor that we've created at this 9-cent mark. But if we see 25 basis point hit with some hawkish action right there, you could see the markets kind of keep crawling their way on back up because, like I said, I think the bottom has been priced in and we're seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. So you got the SEC, CFTC, and other alphabet-named agencies taking big whacks at crypto, with 2022 seeing the biggest ever in terms of cases brought against the crypto industry. Governments out there, UK included, aren't too eager to regulate and make new regulations that fit, right, the new technology of crypto. So it's not just a US problem dragging their feet. We're seeing it from the UK as well. And again, thank you to all the fans from across the pond for supporting this channel. The UK fans, you guys make up the second biggest viewing audience for this channel, just behind the US fans. What else do we have? We got Stellar ecosystem starting our claw our way back on the amount of liquidity action that we got from the FTX collab, along with price, right? We're getting to that point. We're getting so close. Now, there's two big events that are happening with the Stellar ecosystem that you need to know about. That video is this one right here, and one of them helps out the ecosystem bigger than you could ever imagine, and helps out the channel. Can you imagine that, everyone? Two birds with one stone. I am going to drag through yet one more bout of cardio today. This is going to be cardio session number 4. I've got 5 to do. Totally dragging ass. I wanted to say thank you to everyone for supporting the channel. The various levels of support have been so great to see. I'm so humbled by it. So until more news breaks, you cool cats, have a great rest of your day.